We're about to get you caught up on the only stocks you need to know as the S&P nearly another new all-time high. I'm going to kick it off with number 10, UBS, gaining 6%. The bank posting first quarter net profit of $1 billion, topping the analyst forecast. UBS, which announced 10,000 job cuts last year, attracting the most net new money from investors since 2007 in the first quarter, and almost doubled earnings at its securities unit.
Number 9 is Nuance, plunging 18%. The audio software maker reporting second quarter profit and sales that both missed estimates. Billionaire investor Carl Icahn earlier this month disclosed a 9.3% passive stake in the company, Nuance, spurring speculation that he may see significant changes in how that company operates.
All right, Solar City here. It's a good day for Elon Musk. His company is electrified today. Tesla actually was gaining earlier as well. You can see now it's dropping 2%. Solar City, though, jumping days before the company is set to report its first profit ever. It's going to an intraday record, I should say, after announcing that it has opened its largest U.S. operations in Riverside, California. Tesla is going to announce its first profit ever, but we already knew that.
And SiriusXM up 6%. The satellite radio company says its first quarter net income rose 15% as its revenue and subscriber base both grew. Sirius naming Jim Meyer as the CEO. Meyer has served as interim CEO since December after Mel Karmazin stepped down.
Number 6 is Avon, also up today, up about 4%. The company rising to its highest price in more than a year after first quarter profit beat estimates. Looks like CEO Sherry McCoy's cost reduction plan is starting to produce results. McCoy's been cutting jobs and exiting markets as part of a plan to save $400 million by 2016.
Number 5, Apple shares up 3%. Bloomberg News has learned that Apple is offering $17 billion in bonds in the biggest U.S. corporate offering on record. It's Apple's first debt sale since 1996. The company will use the proceeds to pay dividends and buy back shares. And basically, they're going to finance this big buyback, right? This big give back to shareholders with borrowed money rather than bringing cash proceeds back from overseas, because they'd have to pay higher taxes on that.
And it just speaks to the low interest rates and how cheap it is out there to borrow. When Apple does something, it does something big. Wonder what demand will look like. So far, we've been hearing that there will be plenty of it.
Isn't that interesting that there's such strong demand for the debt when the shares, it seems like nobody wants to own them anymore?
But think about it. Apple may no longer be a growth stock, but instead of value stock, a cash flow story. All you want's a dividend and steady income from a bond. Maybe that's the Apple of the future.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Certainly not the Apple of the proverbial eye. A little bit of a change.
Adam.
Oh, thank you, sir. All right, U.S. Steel shares up nearly 1%. The largest U.S. producer of steel reporting a first quarter loss and revenue that miss the analysts' estimates. U.S. Steel losing $73 million in the quarter because of tough competition and rising prices.
Number 3 is Aetna, up 2%. The health insurer raising its full year forecast, helped by a surge in Medicare and Medicaid premiums and lower medical claims. And you can catch our exclusive interview. We just had it with CEO Mark Bertolini on Bloomberg.com. Talked a lot about changes with Obamacare.
Number 2 is Best Buy, jumping 7%. The world's largest consumer electronics retailer is exiting Europe by selling its stake in a mobile phone venture to partner Carphone Warehouse. Best Buy will sell its 50% stake in the joint venture for $775 million in cash and stock. It's tough for these stores. Adam, as you often point out, to compete with Amazon for these brick and mortar stores is very difficult.
Yeah, it certainly is. And you're hearing the closing bell, which, of course, brings us to our number 1 stock, Pfizer, dropping 4% today. The world's biggest drug maker is lowering its profit forecast for the year after first quarter sales fell short